It's 9:30 in the morning and it is a bloody scorcher already. Lovely, lovely, lovely. So we're going to put the bag in the back. We actually got a drone and a few other things today. Hopefully we can use them. So we got to pop to the shop first. Get my phone over there. Get the case. And fingers crossed we can get some nice shots. Plan of action is to go to Penarth, or maybe Sully, one of the two, and just get a few shots, get a bit of a time lapse of the water, because it is such a gorgeous looking day. It is windy, but I don't mind that because it's going to look good. And I was thinking of flying the drone, you know, try and get a cool couple of shots with that as well. So we are going to have to wait and see. But I wish I actually brought my mic into the thing. But again, we have got roadworks where we are. We actually got a temp setup of lights. Hopefully, when we get past here, everything will be sorted out. So where we are now is it's a nice little area where it used to, well, still is, but yeah, no dogs allowed obviously, which is actually a nice little thing to see. Clubhouse only. We're not going to clubhouse, we're not going to grass. And I haven't been over here for a long time. Because what I'll show you as well is, so over here, they do car boot sales on a Sunday going into the summer. Because as you can see, I'll just show you now, it is a massive area. And obviously we've got the water over there. We've got a rugby pitch. We've got a football pitch. But that there is actually the bowling club, the Sully Bowling Club, where my grandfather, he was actually one of the main people who got that built. So that's pretty cool. But yeah, it's absolutely gorgeous over here. And over there, actually, as well, is another caravan park. Because obviously, because we live close to the water, so many people come over here. But I do like the fact that there's no dogs allowed, which is great, to be honest with you. Even though it's a big area, it's all sports clubs, you know? You don't want things to happen. You don't want poo on the fields. You don't want poop on the pitches. You know, sports children, no dogs. I will say though, my feet are getting a little bit wet because of the dew on the grass. But look at that boot. And this is why you don't buy cheap tripods. Just fucking broke on me, man. The actual nozzle by there. But it's okay though, it'll do for just like little static shots. But I think I'm going to have to invest in a proper one. So we're just going to put this by here. And we're going to put this up in the backpack and go check our footage. So I need to buy a new tripod and 2 new SD cards. God damn it. SD cards are one of the worst things I don't like buying. They're too expensive for what they are. But they are necessary. So good thing is, we got a couple of good time lapses on the phone now. We got 3, which is great. But the footage for the drone, it's not exactly looking great. So we're gonna make our way now to the shop. Oh, why is... Oh, my wing mirrors are down. I don't know why that is. So let's turn this off. Take the key out. We'll lock the car. We'll open the car back up. There we go. Now, one of the reasons why I don't want to buy a new SD card is because the ones I got, when I bought them about 3 years ago, and I bought 3 of them. One was for the drone, one was for the drone controller, and the other one was for my old GoPro, which they all worked brilliantly. They were all amazing. But then, seeing all of this now and that the right speed is low and stuff, it's like, wow, really? It's like, how are drones and everything being updated, and the SD cards you bought originally for them were amazing. But that's the one thing that annoys me. So I am going to have to get 2 new ones, one for the controller, one for the drone, and we're just going to have to go from there. I'm going to have to try and get a good deal if I can. Hopefully we can get a fast reading one for a bit of a cheaper price, or I could just go to a lower gig. Instead of having 128, just do a 64 and see how that goes. Maybe we'll have to wait and see. So we've got the fan on because it is actually really, really nice and warm. I am going to go and get changed now. But yeah, it just really annoys me. So tomorrow we're going to have to go and get an SD card and a new tripod. And I'm also going to go and buy, I think, those 2 monkey pictures we saw in a couple of vlogs ago. Well, we found out why the drone has only managed to capture like 4 or 5 seconds of each thing I did, which is kind of annoying because I had a couple of cool looking shots on there, but this is why. The micro SD I had in it, even though it states on it it is 128 gig and can be recording 4K, it doesn't do it. Yeah, so the SD card I bought for it, it lied. It says it cannot help and cannot capture 4K imaging from a drone. So I've had to get a new one, which is arriving tomorrow now, so I don't mind that. And that is only 31 quid, and it is this baby, a SanDisk Extreme, and it is a V30, which is exactly what I need to capture 4K footage on that. So, you know, it's kind of false advertising when you go buy a disc and it says 4K and it turns out it's not. I may have to get in touch with them because that is false advertising. But I've got the fan on as well, hence why I'm using the mic now, because, well, it's lovely and warm.